Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Walker, and if you're watching this, you've probably noticed that your body doesn't quite move the way it used to. Maybe it's your knees aching, or perhaps you feel more winded climbing the stairs than you did just a few years ago. It's not just you. Many people experience these changes as they age. But what if I told you that at the age of 84, you could feel like you were 50 again just by adopting a few simple habits? Yes, it's true. I've worked with countless older adults who've transformed how they feel by doing one thing consistently, dedicating just 3 minutes a day to their health. I know, it sounds too good to be true, but these aren't long, complicated routines or quick fixes that don't last. These are small, practical habits that take less than 3 minutes to do, but over time, they can make a world of difference in how your body feels and functions. Now, before you dismiss this as another quick fix gimmick, let me tell you this: there's no magic involved. What I'm about to share with you is a series of habits that, when followed consistently, will help restore your energy, improve your joint mobility, and give you back that feeling of control over your own body. Whether you're struggling with stiff joints in the morning or feeling like you've lost some of your strength and stamina, these 3 minute habits are designed to help you regain what you might feel has slipped away. I've seen it happen again and again, from people like 81-year-old Edward, who went from needing help to get out of bed to making breakfast for his wife after just 2 weeks of doing these simple exercises. So, stay with me. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 5 steps that could literally turn back the clock on how your body feels. And by the end of this video, you'll realize that getting older doesn't have to mean feeling weaker. It's about staying strong, active, and vibrant, no matter your age. Let's dive in. As we get older, it's easy to feel like our bodies are slowing down. But what if I told you that the secret to feeling young again isn't found in expensive pills or complicated exercise routines? It's not about magic fixes or overnight transformations. The key to feeling vibrant, strong, and more energetic as we age is something much simpler: healthy habits. I know it might sound too easy, but I've seen it work time and time again. Small, simple habits, done every single day, can make a huge difference in how we feel. And the best part? It doesn't take hours in the gym or special equipment. You don't need to invest in fancy supplements or join an expensive fitness program. You just need 3 minutes a day. Let's take a step back and think about this. What would happen if we could improve our health, boost our energy, and feel more confident, all in just a few minutes every morning? You'd probably think it's too good to be true, right? But that's exactly what I'm here to show you today. These 3 minute habits are simple to do and have a lasting impact on your body, mind, and overall well-being. The key is consistency. You don't need to be perfect, and you don't need to push yourself beyond your limits. Just a few minutes each day, whether it's activating your joints, practicing deep breathing, or doing a quick leg stretch, can start to make a noticeable difference. It's not about being super flexible or having incredible strength. It's about staying active, keeping your body engaged, and committing to your health for the long term. I've worked with countless people over 60, and I've seen the results firsthand. I remember Linda, a 76-year-old woman, who told me she started doing just 3 minutes of stretching each morning. At first, she didn't believe it would help, but within a few weeks, she felt stronger, more mobile, and even started walking longer distances without feeling winded. She was amazed by how much just a few minutes of focus could do for her body. This isn't about drastically changing your life overnight. It's about making small, sustainable changes that, over time, add up to big results. If you stick with these habits, You'll start waking up feeling more refreshed, moving through your day with more energy, and maybe even feeling like you have a new sense of vitality. So, if you're ready to feel younger, stronger, and more active, stick with me until the end of this video. I'm going to walk you through 5 simple steps that anyone can do, no matter their age, and I promise they'll help you feel better than you have in years. Let's get started. Let's dive into these habits that can make such a powerful difference in how you feel each day. First, we'll start with morning joint activation. This is one of the simplest and most effective ways to shake off that stiffness you feel when you first wake up. When we sleep, our bodies are still and the fluids around our joints can thicken, causing that stiff, uncomfortable feeling. By gently rotating your wrists, ankles, and moving your knees, shoulders, and neck, you're encouraging blood flow and loosening up those joints. It's like waking up your body and telling it, it's time to move. These simple movements only take a few minutes, but they can set the tone for the entire day, reducing joint stiffness and increasing mobility. Trust me, this will make all the difference when you get out of bed. Next is the deep breathing reset. It may sound simple, but I can't emphasize enough how powerful this practice is. Often, we start our day in a rush, and before we know it, we're already feeling stressed and anxious. Taking just 3 minutes to sit, close your eyes, and focus on deep breathing can transform your mindset. Slowly inhale through your nose, letting your belly expand, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. This deep breathing helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, calms your nervous system, and clears your mind. You'd be surprised how much more energy and focus you'll have for the day just by doing this simple breathing exercise. It's not just physical, it's mental too. It's an instant reset, preparing you to face whatever comes your way. Let's move on to leg activation routine. For many older adults, leg strength and circulation can be a struggle, especially in the morning. But this doesn't have to be the case. A few simple leg movements can work wonders. Start with seated marches, followed by gentle toe raises, and finish with slow calf lifts while holding onto a chair. These moves engage the muscles in your legs and encourage blood flow, which is crucial for reducing the heavy, sluggish feeling in your legs. If you've ever felt like your legs were made of lead after waking up, this routine is your answer. It doesn't just improve circulation, it also improves balance and helps prevent falls. Remember, when your legs are strong, you're more likely to stay steady on your feet throughout the day. Now, let's talk about your anti-inflammatory breakfast choice. Did you know that the first meal of the day can have a huge impact on how you feel physically? If you're starting your day with sugary cereals or processed foods, you might be setting yourself up for a sluggish, achy day. But if you make a small change and choose anti-inflammatory foods like wild blueberries, chia seeds, and turmeric, you'll feel the difference. These foods are packed with antioxidants and compounds that fight inflammation, particularly in your joints and muscles. I remember a client, Elaine, who was struggling with knee pain but noticed significant improvement after she swapped her regular breakfast for a bowl of oatmeal with wild blueberries, chia seeds, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Within weeks, her knees felt better, and she could walk longer without discomfort. It's amazing what a few healthy choices can do for your body. Finally, let's talk about the magic of omega-3 from cold water fish. As we age, poor circulation can make our legs feel heavy and weak. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish like salmon and sardines, are a great way to improve circulation and reduce inflammation in the blood vessels. Omega-3s help your blood flow more freely, bringing oxygen to your muscles and joints. This is especially important for those dealing with poor circulation in their legs. I had a client named Walter who struggled with heavy legs and poor circulation. He started eating salmon twice a week, and within 2 months, he felt a noticeable improvement in how his legs felt. They weren't as stiff, and his circulation was better. And if you don't eat fish, no worries, you can take omega-3 supplements, especially those made from algae oil, for similar benefits. These 5 habits, all so simple but effective, can make a huge impact on how you feel. And I know from experience that they work. Just ask my clients, like Edward, Linda, and Walter. They started these practices and saw incredible improvements in their energy, mobility, and overall health. If you're committed and consistent, you can start feeling stronger, more vibrant, and younger again, too. You don't need fancy equipment or expensive treatments, just 3 minutes a day and the dedication to feel better. As I sit here reflecting on everything we've discussed so far, one of the most powerful things I've learned is that it doesn't take much to start feeling better. You don't need fancy equipment, a gym membership, or even a personal trainer to make meaningful changes in your life. All you need is your own body, your commitment, and the desire to feel younger and more energetic. This is something I tell all my clients. Like Elaine, Walter, and Edward, they didn't need any special tools to see results. Everything can be done right at home with no more than a yoga mat or a comfortable chair. There's no need for complicated machinery, expensive supplements, or lengthy routines. The simplicity of these habits is what makes them so effective. You don't need to spend hours at the gym or invest in costly gear. Just a few minutes each day, consistently practiced, is all it takes. Think about it. Just 3 minutes for your joints, 3 minutes of deep breathing, and a few more minutes for leg activation. That's 15 minutes max, and you can fit that into any schedule. The beauty is that you can do it anywhere, whether you're at home, in your living room, or even in a quiet corner of the house. But here's where the magic happens: consistency. That's the secret ingredient. It's easy to start something new, but it's sticking with it that brings results. Just like when I started this journey with my clients, they didn't see changes overnight. It took time, dedication, and a belief that small, consistent actions would lead to bigger improvements. The same applies to you. You might not feel the benefits immediately, but after a few weeks of sticking with this routine, you'll start to notice those little changes. Maybe it's a little more energy in the morning, a little less stiffness in your joints, or more strength in your legs. That's why I'm here to remind you not to give up. Some days will be harder than others, and that's okay. The key is to show up for yourself, even if you only do it for 3 minutes. The results will build over time, and soon enough, you'll feel more vibrant and younger than you ever imagined. I've seen it happen with so many people, and I know you can do it too. Just remember, change takes time, but with patience, persistence, and consistency, you'll start to see the difference. You're not just doing exercises. You're giving yourself the gift of a healthier, more active life. Keep going, just like Elaine, Walter, and Edward did. Trust me, the best is yet to come. As we continue this journey together, I want to take a moment to talk about something that's just as important as the habits we've been discussing: the warning signs your body might give you. While we've been focusing on simple habits that can help you feel younger and more vibrant, it's also important to pay attention to the signals your body might be sending. These signals are often subtle, but they can point to bigger health concerns that, if addressed early, can be managed more effectively. For example, if you wake up with stiffness in your joints, especially in the knees or hips, and that feeling doesn't go away after you get moving, That could be an early warning sign of something like arthritis or other joint-related issues. It's easy to brush off these aches and pains as just part of getting older, but they might indicate an underlying problem that needs attention. Similarly, if you find that your energy levels are consistently low, even after a good night's rest, or if you're experiencing shortness of breath or dizziness when walking around, that could be a sign of poor circulation or even heart-related issues. These are not things to take lightly. If you're noticing persistent fatigue, tightness in the chest, or trouble catching your breath, it's time to consult a healthcare professional. And don't forget about the importance of good blood circulation. Issues like swollen feet or legs, numbness, or cold extremities are often linked to poor circulation, and they can sometimes signal problems with your heart or blood vessels. Walter, whom we talked about earlier, struggled with heavy legs due to sluggish circulation, and it took small lifestyle changes, like incorporating omega-3 rich cold water fish into his diet to improve his situation. But early detection is key if you're noticing these symptoms. Don't wait too long to address them. It's crucial to understand that these signs might not just be inconveniences. They could point to serious health conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or even rheumatoid arthritis. Catching these issues early gives you a much better chance at managing them before they develop into something more severe. Remember, your health is the foundation for everything else. If you can catch these warning signs early, you'll be able to take action sooner, making it much easier to maintain your independence and quality of life. So, don't ignore your body's signals. They're there for a reason. And if you've been feeling off, like Elaine did before she made changes to her diet, reach out to your doctor for a checkup. The sooner you get to the root of the problem, the sooner you can make positive changes and continue feeling strong, healthy, and active for years to come. Now, I want to take a moment to encourage you, just like I encouraged Walter and Elaine, to take action. It's easy to get caught up in the routine of daily life and forget about the small steps that can make a huge difference in how we feel. But the truth is, the most powerful tool you have is your ability to act. Every little change you make today, no matter how small, builds towards a healthier, more vibrant tomorrow. You don't need to overhaul your entire life or invest in expensive gym memberships to feel better. All it takes is committing to these simple, effective habits that you can do in the comfort of your own home. The beauty of these practices, whether it's the 3 minutes of morning joint activation, deep breathing to reset your mind, or incorporating anti-inflammatory foods into your diet, is that they're accessible to everyone. And the best part? You don't have to wait for weeks or months to feel the benefits. Start today, and you'll begin to notice changes in your body and mind in no time. Remember, consistency is the key. It's not about doing it perfectly. It's about doing it regularly. Just like Edward, who went from needing help to get out of bed to making breakfast for his wife after 2 weeks of morning movement, small, consistent steps add up to big, life-changing results. So don't wait for the right time. Don't put off feeling better. Commit to making these small, healthy habits part of your daily routine. And trust me, you'll start to notice how much more energetic, confident, and capable you feel. Your body is your greatest asset, and by nurturing it, you can feel younger, healthier, and stronger at any age. Let's start this journey together. Leave a comment below and let me know which habit you're going to try first. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on more tips to help you live your healthiest, happiest life. The key takeaway from today's video is that small, consistent actions can lead to significant, life-changing results, no matter your age. Feeling younger, more energetic, and healthier? doesn't require complex routines or expensive equipment. It's about creating simple, positive habits like morning joint activation, deep breathing, and choosing anti-inflammatory foods, all of which only take a few minutes each day. By committing to these small steps, you can regain control of your body and experience a newfound sense of vitality. So remember, your body thrives on consistency, not perfection. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how your body responds. It's never too late to invest in your health. If you found value in this video, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss future tips on living your healthiest life. And don't forget to leave a comment below sharing which habit you're most excited to try. Let's keep the conversation going. Your journey towards feeling younger and stronger starts now.